Hello, I'm John Proxy, and I'm having a social justice warriors adventure. I mentioned this in the last episode, but this game, not the newest game in the world, so it's it'll be interesting to see kind of if my understanding of how that phrase is used nowadays reflects differently than how this game is going to use social justice warriors. Anyway, let's find out how to play. So yes, you can be a social justice mage or a social justice paladin or cleric or rogue as well. Oh my word, you know, I'm not super keen on screens like this. But I programmed a game. I'm working on a game. It's taken me like a year to make a decent tutorial. I mean, I've been building other stuff as well, but tutorials are hard. I get it. Because it's all bespoke code. You're going to do this, now do this. Anyway, they do what you expect them to do, right? Patience is high, your attacks will hit, okay. Reputation's attacks are stronger. Oh, there's multiple pages. Okay, I'm just going to jump in. It says it uses a controller. It does. Okay. Guess which website of the person who made this frequency. Let's be a social justice paladin. Called Marwell. Okay, So yes, we're fighting now against an internet troll. Says that it's rare that rape causes pregnancy anyway. So I can riposte, counterattack, lunge or parry. Mention a list of their flaws. I don't. I'll riposte. His argument was foiled. Internet troll users deny everything. Isn't it enough that 1,000 people are upset? Report. Strategically maneuver into a stronger position. We take that. Your house burns down. How could someone say that to another human being? Inconceivable. Hurry. Maybe if you were smarter you'd get it. Fortunately, you didn't have to hear any of it. Lunge. His allies retreat a few paces. Social justice sorcerer admires your wit and charges you with power, expanding your range. Counterattack can work literally every time. You redirect all the marks to your followers. Okay, so I'm covering up the. I'll be honest. What I'm covering up is less interesting than what the internet troll says, right? He uses victim blaming. You're willfully trying awfully hard to make people believe you're oppressed. This, well... Riposte! Oh, now I'm against the ignorant troll. Doesn't matter what she thinks because she's not a real gamer. So what I'm doing is, instead, I don't know, because I don't have enough insight into the stats. Okay, first of all, I've decided to stick with the middle because I don't like the idea of aligning myself with the troll. So yes, so like I don't, even though I kind of vaguely know how these work, I'm just sort of going with what I think would work on the real life argument, which I assume would have been the context of somebody would have had to have chosen how. I would have programmed it that way. Is what I'm trying to get at. Because there's no such thing as a real gamer, right? Without anyone who plays games is a real gamer. I don't need to do a counter-example. But like, this doesn't... Like, I'd never lunge. It's parry, I guess. I can only imagine what the troll is saying, but we want to. Oh, what's a threat? Let's riposte. We deserve not to be hurt by the things you say. I'm trying to censor everything from this parry. So I like the theme. It's funny. I would have really liked it if they'd studied up on how these conversations happen. Because having the examples of what the troll said is absolutely fine. Right? They've not gone out of date. And obviously this is probably around Gamergate, right? But you could kind of, because you're not really supposed to respond, just blocking is actually probably the best option on all of these. But like, you could make it like guys. It's more about the theme than it is about the game, right? But what is your opinion of opinions? Necessary for communication. I like the music. Lunge. Your inbox runneth over. You just begging the question. Attending? Yeah, I don't think you can ruin their reputation because the reputation only matters among their friends. He's a popular troll. Oh, his reputation's amazing. Logic has no effect. Ask those who have the most to give you more. There you go. defeated this popular troll. The rabbit troll. Time to attack. Oh, fine, just rotation. Lunge again. I don't understand why everyone hates skeletons. Level 6. I shall lunge again. I'm gonna keep lunging. I'm gonna being racist, ironically. This is very good. I admit they're wrong. Lunge! It's not why that happens. This affects our repetition as well. Ones who everyone else respects. I think I'm going to have batteries in this control. I believe there's some power in these two. I could just use the controller, but I don't want to. You can see my dilemma. Counter attack. I know my patience. Lunge. It wasn't that intellectual. Keep fighting, find my ebook. Basically, I don't have enough stats to do this a nice way. Because she's not talking like an intellectual troll, is he? Change his opinions based on new information. Lunge. Counter attack. Counter attack. He's so patient, but he. this monster's troll. Lunge. Counter attack. Lunge. So I don't understand when I should block. Like, how am I supposed to know? No. Oh. Yay. Lunge. Counter attack. Counter attack. God, I don't really have much options. They keep bringing me back. Just when I think I'm out, they keep pulling me back in. Lunge. Counter attack. Riposte. Lunge. Yay! We both went out. Okay, what's the... Okay. I'm not getting the point of this if I can't lose. We'll try. Read food from a weak constitution. Let's play. Oh wow. I did 10 oaths. Battle for social justice! Let's be a cleric. Fendi is bottles. Begin. Okay. Girls don't get bullied as much as boys in high school, so now they grow everything else. Forgot to drink my tea. Goddamn. Oh, so it's the same stuff. That's a bit annoying. Oh no, that restores patience and reputation. Right, I'm just going to abuse these two. The two come out at once. Okay, I can't see how this could, how Vendi could lose. Hateful person. I'm gonna ruin this patrol. His reputation was great. I'll use all opinions equally. Sorry, I think I misread that last time. He said, what's the worst type of person? And I was like, oh yeah, I see. But I thought he said best kind of time. Break down their reputation. I think my game is broken. I'm going to go into the menu. I'm done by apathy. Right, we're going to try to brag to bray. Gregor. To bray Gregor. Tech. To bray Gregor Tech. Oh, he's just here to stay now. Okay, so 62 times. Publishing an article. I'm going to keep doing articles. Summon activists with archived evidence. Destroy that troll. Let's try the last. We've got 5 minutes left. But the game is also breaking apart. To break record tag. How did that first guy keep coming back? So yeah, I just sort of okay, the rogue. That says wise, John. Whis. Shut it to okay. I'm just curious what will happen if I do this. Why didn't the retreat work? Oh, no, it's working. Oh, I just wanted to see if I could break it. Right. I think it's enough. I mean, Marwell, he did very well indeed, didn't he? But then I couldn't die at some point for some reason. Clerk of R Bottles, he did pretty good. These two are Tiebreak Gragortek, which was rubbish. Let's see what the next game is. No, hang on. We're going to jump into the future and we're going to see my impressions. And then we'll come back and see what the next game is. Right, I'm here to talk about Social Justice Warriors. These are, of course, my impressions. You might notice an X over my face. That's because the audio wasn't recording for when I did this, so I'm having to redo the audio, which is, I mean, it's kind of annoying, because now it's been a couple of days, because obviously I didn't fancy re-recording it immediately. Anyway, now I've got to remember what the game is all about. Okay, to be honest, what I liked and what I didn't like about it is pretty obvious, but the theming is great, even though it's from 2016, it's not that out of date, although, like, because it's all about online rhetoric, I think we've kind of learnt quite a lot. But even if we hadn't, it would have been nice to have, I don't know, like a game, I was about to say. That seems a little bit insulting. So the idea is you play as long as possible, right? And it would have been nice just to have like a RPG attached to it. And I appreciate that's a lot more effort than just drawing left side, right side, and it's supposed to be online. But, like, I don't know, some diaries and stuff, attach it to some actual people, because the other thing, like, your own reputation gets hurt by slinging insults, which, yeah, but, I don't know, if, there's no context for this, like, it's just a lose condition. It's, and, you know, had there been something that I could actually attack, like maybe it could have been like a roguelike or something, I don't know, no, let's not suggest something so complex, just a very simple story. Well, I guess it'd have to be a roguelike to justify playing it again and again and again with the different characters. I don't know, it just wasn't terribly compelling after a while, because I just kind of, the sort of satire, right? Is it satire? Yeah, sure, why not? It's, you go, oh great, that's kind of representative of online, but like gamified in a way that Twitter is already gamified, and that's kind of interesting. And you turned them into wizards, and like that's quite an old joke, right? Oh, is there such a thing as a social justice wizard? And like literally somebody said that to me the other day, so that was extra funny, right, for me. Oh, I should probably mention, this particular impressions video has been cursed because I didn't start recording the drawing straight away because I thought I was recording, and it turned out I pressed the pause button. And now obviously I'm just going to cut it down to however long this bit takes, and normally it'd take a lot longer. I'd ramble on for nine odd minutes, but now I'm not distracted by playing a game because, you know, I'm just talking to myself right here, aren't I? So anyway, the actual gameplay seemed kind of easy to the point that I was just only using a couple of powers that seemed obvious. There were some glitches as well from me leaving the games early. I'm not my original guy seemed like he'd never die because they just kept rezzing him. Yeah, I just wish there was that extra layer, right? Like everything's short-term gameplay, but it wants me to play again and again and again, and I don't know what for. Those numbers, do I really care about how many people I talk to online? I mean, if there's anything that comes from it, it tells you it never stops. There's never a reason to try because it's endless. And I don't think that's a very nice message. Like, I'd like a win condition, thank you very much. But also, I think you could probably make it a little bit more sophisticated. It'd be nice if you could gain powers and change them and stuff like that. And it felt like, because they committed to the jokes of the different classes, you couldn't have any sort of growth within them. Maybe you could have started off with just the one. And you might think, well, that's not very interesting because you'd just be spamming that one power. And it's like, yeah, but like that's not that. The game's not much more interesting than that. And having the excitement of a new power or being able to choose one, even if it was just one match where you just have to do the same thing again, and you then have a thing on screen on this, like a message on the screen that said, well, that wasn't very effective. You didn't have much choice there. Or you know, just maybe give people crap powers because they don't know how to argue. So it's just like insult, and it's like, well, insulting them is not going to help you a lot. You know, you can do things that maybe just fit in with that, just trying to get as many as possible, but maybe you can grow along the way. Like, it doesn't have to be a lot of storylines. You can be like, hey, magazine you gain some YouTubers and some difference was made. You know, something. Just like a newspaper article that says, but the internet equivalent of a newspaper article spreading on the screen that says, troll decides maybe he's gonna stop doing it. I don't know, like, but I like the visuals. The idea is funny, right? But like, I have no reason to play it again. The different characters classes didn't even feel very different to me, and the fact is, what this is underneath, if you take away the theme, it's a very basic RPG, like fighter, right? It's an RPG combat system. And if you think about how interesting RPG combat systems can be, and then go, oh, it had all this theme, but it didn't do very much. It just had 2 bars, and that's it. And this takes away this bar, but it might take away this bar as well. And like, there's millions of things you can do. Like, look at all the RPGs. There's so much you can do. Anyway, I don't mean to kind of insult them. It was probably just a small project, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, I can't help but feel this when I play the game. And it had an idea, and you could have done something with it. And that's the kind of great shame of it, right? Anyway, I don't know where. I'll probably have cut a bit of at the start or the end of this impressions bit. So now you have, like, a tighter version of what I was going to say, I guess. Anyway, let's go back to the past and see what the next game is, shall we? Right, that was Social Justice Warriors, a satirical game about online interaction. And our next game is going to be Collateral Damage, because it's about cats. It's about cats knocking things off tables, I expect. They really love that. Let's just move myself so I'm actually in a bed. Right, this is Collateral Damage, a first-person destructive cat simulator, where you play as a cat. On a rampage, knocking as much stuff onto the ground as possible. See the world through the eyes of a cat. Play as a cat. Over 230 photos of real life cats. Okay. I won't lie, that kind of sold me on it. So, okay, let's see pictures of cats. Never mind that. I have to get this on the internet where, you know, finding pictures of the cats is, I think, officially the easiest thing to do on the internet. There. I found a picture of a cat. I wasn't even on using the internet. Some of these cat games are very odd indeed. Anyway, never mind the cats. There's another cat. Let's go back to the game and say our farewell, shall we? Right, this was Social Justice Warriors. It'd be nice if it remembered my names for the different people. But it'd be nice if this had a lot of things. Anyway, I probably already said that, didn't I? Thank you for watching this. My Itch.iOdyssey. Did I say that? Did I do the introduction? I can't remember. I did. I can't